Took a split with the free selections on Tuesday, cashing in with the Blue Jays on the run line, losing with the Tigers at LA. Still 36 and 24 run with complimentary plays. Two selections for you tonight, one on the nighttime game between the Mets and the Braves, one on the afternoon game between the White Sox and the Rockies, both coming up in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco. This, of course, going to be your Wednesday video report. Half-price play of the day. Unfortunately, Chris Jordan went down in flames last night with his 600-star NBA winner number 4 in a row. That was a failure as the Atlanta Hawks came up well on the wrong side of the game against the Detroit Pistons. Today, however, turning to Jeff Benton. Yesterday, of course, you got Benton's AL total of the month. Red Sox and Rangers going over by 7.5 runs is the $5 play of the day. And today, he is the half-price play of the day. 40-dime NBA winner number 2 in a row is NBA Dog Shocker, part number 2. Part number 1 was the Atlanta Hawks and their outright upset of the Indiana Pacers on Sunday. This play is just as strong from Jeff Benton. And, of course, you can also save $30 off a single purchase today by using coupon code SAVE30. And the $5 play of the day, it's going to be Brad Wilton, 30-dime winner number 5 out of 6, as Wilton goes for winning day number 9 out of 12. Had a 30-dime winner last night, the Pirates over the Cubs. Today, 30-dime NL total of the month, Brewers and Phillies. Just wanted to let you know, Gabriel DuPont also has a 30-dime play on the same exact total. He is on the opposite side of Wilton. So if you have one, you know who the other one has now. NL total of the month, Brewers and Phillies from Brad Wilton. It's the $5 play of the day, and the coupon code is BRAD5. Brad5. And of course, Wilton has made $10 bettors a little over $12,600 dating back to last July. And remember, he's only been a member of this site, let's see, April, 13 and a half months. Not a bad run for Brad Wilton. Okay, your late free selection. I'm going to take a shot with the New York Mets as the underdog at Atlanta tonight. Ervin Santana not only making his debut for the Braves, but his National League debut as well for a guy who's given up a lot of home runs in his career. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, considering where he's going to be pitching. Santana, his last tune-up start didn't go so well for the Braves AAA team, giving up 5 hits, 8 runs, and walking 4 in just 5 1/3 innings last Friday. He, of course, only signed with them March 12th as they turned to the free agent who was thought to be going to either Toronto or Baltimore when the Braves suddenly suffered losses of a couple of starters in their rotation. So that's why Santana is making a late debut. Now, the Braves lost last night 4-0. The Mets tonight looking to make it 2 in a row in the series, going with Zach Wheeler. He did lose to Washington, pitching at Citi Field on Thursday in his season debut, giving up 3 runs and 7 hits in 6 innings of work. But here's the thing with Zach Wheeler. Last year, at home, ERA of 4.73, right? On the road, 2.32 earned run average. Pitching on the road tonight. I like the Mets plus $1.35 in this one, and I like the way the Mets are hitting the ball as well, as the Braves have really been just getting it done with their pitching, as the offense really hasn't clicked yet. I'm also going to take a shot with Colorado plus $1.25 at home on the run line. This game, of course, goes at 3:10 Eastern time with Juan Nicasio coming off a great start against Arizona in his season debut. 7 innings pitched, 1 run, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. More importantly, 0 walks, considering this guy in his final 3 home starts last year at Coors Field lost them all and had an ERA over 20. Nice way for him to start, and he came off a very strong spring as well. He is 6-0 in 11 April starts over the past 2+ seasons. Now, White Sox are going with Eric Johnson. He's making just his 7th career start. In his 6 previous career starts, 4.73 earned run average, and he's pitching at Coors Field. That's always a tough spot for a rookie. Hell, it's a tough spot for some veterans, too, pitching in the rarefied air of Denver. He gave up 7 runs, 10 hits, and walked 3 batters against Kansas City last Friday in his first start of the season. That was in 4.2 innings of work. And if you haven't noticed, the Royals aren't exactly hitting the ball anyplace. White Sox have lost 3 out of 4 games prior to winning last night. And, of course, it was impressive. They won last night 15-3 after losing the series opener 8-1 on Tuesday or a Monday night. And just keep in mind, when they had lost 3 of their 4 previous games, they had scored a total of 14 runs, which they eclipsed by 1 last night. I think the Rockies rebound. I like them on the run line, making them a dog. Plus $1.25. And as I've told you many times, guys, baseball has changed, the evolution of betting baseball over the last 20 years. 20 years ago, 15 years ago even, you didn't have all these heavy favorites. I mean, if you had an ace going, yeah, you had a big favorite, especially at home. But nowadays, it's just so bizarre. You see number 4 starters with earned run averages of 4.7, and suddenly, because they're playing at home and their team's won 3 out of 4 games, they're laying $1.85. So it has necessitated the playing of baseball favorites on the run line, laying the 1.5 runs, taking usually plus money in return. That really has been the evolution of baseball betting. And it works. If you find good pitchers, you find good teams, you find teams that are playing at home generally, and you ride them on the run line. If you lose, which is going to happen sometimes, obviously it's gambling, there's no guarantees, you're not getting killed with the juice. But if they win, you're getting a nice payoff. That is a different philosophy, FYI, than guys that just take dogs for dogs' sakes. A lot of handicappers in this business say, oh, I cashed in with this dog and that dog and this dog. And what they're doing is they're releasing like 2 to 3 dogs a night, and all you hear is about the one dog that cashes. Well, if you take a dog for dog's sake and you only hit 1 out of the 3 dogs, you're a loser. That's the bottom line. You lost money. So again, 2 different philosophies, but it's the way baseball betting has evolved. Okay, guys, good luck to y'all. And oh, by the way, Craig Davis, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the guy won again last night. The guy who gave you back-to-back 100-dime winners on Connecticut against Florida and Connecticut against Kentucky. Last night, 50-dime winner, number 4 out of 5, is blowout of the month. Winner on the Oklahoma City Thunder, 9.5-point favorite by 15 points at Sacramento. Today going for winning day number 33 out of 54. He's made $10 bettors a little over $6,200 in the past 7.5 weeks. So kudos to Craig. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Thursday.